Hi, my name is Jake. Now let's talk music. Alright, uh today is Thursday. Um so yesterday night, it was either yesterday night or uh, sometime early this morning, like 1 a.m., sometime like that. J. Cole released his new song, Port Antonio, which pretty much is like signaling like, okay, we are done with this beef. Let me tell you why I decided not to continue in this beef. Because uh actually I seen some he dropped that song 6 months from the day that he was at his Dreamville concert and he apologized to Kendrick Lamar in front of 50,000 fans. So pretty much in the song, he is saying why he quit the beef. He said it wasn't a problem of whether or not I could outrhyme him or beat him in this. He said, I know that if I would have continued this beef, I would have lost a brother and I would have gained a foe because he would have gained uh, Kendrick Lamar as a foe, and if he had went on with this, he feels like Drake would have been killed. Like I don't know if that's the right way I can word it, but that's the way that is going through my head right now. So honestly, there's just a lot to break down within this song, but when you sit and listen to it over and over, you start to get the clearer picture that at first I thought he was going at Kendrick. But then after I listened to it deeper and looked at the lyrics on Genius, I was like, oh, I was so wrong. He is giving his reason why he decided I'm not going to go on further with this beef. I would much rather keep these two people as my friends than continue this beef. So he stepped back and let them do their thing. And he also talks about how he wished it wouldn't have happened and how he hates the way that beefs are nowadays because there's like memes on the internet is like what he's talking about during the song, like how the fan bases react on the internet instead of like, oh bro, this shit is serious. A lot of people make memes and post like, oh, this dude's trash. Like back in the day, like with older rappers, they they would get serious about this. And another thing he says during the song is, um, everybody wants to like encourage the rap beefs, but when someone like ends up actually getting hurt, like shot or put in the hospital, that's when everybody wants to be like, "Oh, I didn't want this to happen," but you instigated this by wanting to have this rap beef happen. But now, because there's like actual consequences for the actions, you're like, oh, I didn't mean for this to happen. I hope everyone's okay. Like, that's too late. I mean, another thing he said, uh, oh, I have a couple of like actual word for word what he said. Um, At one point, he said, "Pull the plug because I've seen where that was about to go," which that shows that he knew that this was going to become a problem. So he decided to step back and just not have any part in this. And another thing from the song, lines were crossed, perhaps regrettably. Pretty much talking about how he wished this wouldn't have happened. Honestly, when I first listened to the song, I was thinking, oh my god, I'm about to make a video about how they're restarting the beef. But now that I truly have looked and started to understand what's going on, it's it's honestly much better that we're having everybody move on and starting to do other things. Like Kendrick. He's getting ready for the Super Bowl. He said that he's going to be doing a big stadium tour after the Super Bowl. Sorry. J. Cole is obviously working on his album The Fall Off. He's been talking about that for years now. And you also have Drake, who says that right now he's in works with Party Next Door for a collab album. So honestly, this is the best thing that could have happened for this because we didn't need a continuation on the beef or newfound beef. We really just needed to move on because for the music industry itself, like sales are down, even though there's like this big like beef happening. Album sales have went down so much because there hasn't been big albums. It's mostly been about the Drake versus Kendrick beef. I mean, it's been going for, like I said, over 6 months. So we needed this song, and I just hope we don't have to talk about this anymore. Honestly, I feel like this should be the last song that comes out, like speaking anything about the beef. We don't need another Drake song. I mean, heck, I was even happy with Let the Party Die by Kendrick Lamar. But this, I feel like, is a better way to sum it all up. And it really, like, gives the perspective of J. Cole, who at first wanted to start this, but pulled out. And it also tells a story of what he's seen happening between two of his best friends. So honestly, it's just good that we're not having any more beef. Before I end the video, I want to read over one more line, which it pretty much wraps around to back what I said at the start, uh, saying that he wasn't scared of starting a beef, but he didn't want to because he didn't want to lose the people he loved. And this is like the probably the most famous line from the song so far. Sorry. They see this fire in my pen and think I'm dodging smoke. I wouldn't have lost a battle, dog. I would have lost a bro. I would have gained a foe. I, that's what I'm gonna leave it off on. Um, just let that sink in. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. To stay up to date with all my videos, hit the bell notification button. That's the best way to stay up to date with all of my videos. I didn't think I was going to be making this video, but like I said, if anything like major happens like this, I'm going to make a video about it. So yeah. Up next, probably gonna do a reaction to Rod Wave's new album. I don't know if any other albums are on there. Yeah, just the Rod Wave album. Um, but yeah. Oh, I'm probably gonna do the shorts for the New Music Friday after I finish recording this. So I'll be in the same outfit. But yeah. Um, yeah, until next time. Peace.